No, they don't. TFO then, boys. Now we're gonna have to unlock more of these trades. Portobello, which one's gonna be the next one down here? Or maybe I should go up and trade with the Dutch. Probably the best idea. There must be more colonies up here. I'm pretty sure there's one in this area. So I guess they lost it to French. And we're gonna have to kill the French. For a long time, the citizens of these towns are missing a commodity. Let's accept this one. And we're gonna go and get 30. Before we do that, we're gonna go to here, to Rioja. Speed up to 3. Now let's hope our money starts to pick up. If it won't, we're gonna get screwed.
This convoy is ill-fated.
Oh boy, don't you say that again, please. Let's see, can we sell anything? Ooh, nice, 125. We'll buy stuff. Definitely buy stuff. Clothing, no. Booze then. Let's buy booze. Should we buy hemp? We do have a lot of hemp in our inventory there, so let's go and buy 30. Yeah, man. He should get. He'll walk the plank. He'll walk the plank. Let's see. So 50 coal. We need to get how much? 30, I think. Well, we'll get more. Ooh, we can get way more. What else should we buy? More coal. Yeah, well, that's it. Okay, so let's go. Where was the mission at?
One of your convoys has a lousy record.
Bang! Is it Santo Domingo? It is, until February the 5th. Man, this time meat is really suitable to be produced in this town, and at the same time our trading partners have a great demand for it. Which producer is able to build up 2 businesses in our town? Just forget about it. Ooh, 30. 35. So, tactic received, escape. Okay. Well, cocoa's being sold. Christ. Coffee sells well. Tobacco sells well. Let's go to Port-au-Prince. We should be able to sell all the corn. Because meat production.
This convoy is ill-fated.
Oh boy. Is it a survival game? Like a first-person thingy? Sell these. So what else can we buy? More coffee, I guess. Meat. Bananas. Let's go to Tortuga. At one point we're gonna have to take settlements back from the French, and I have no idea how we're gonna do that, because their fleets are nasty strong. But yeah, that's why I play with Britain. So it's a very hard start in my opinion, but on a long run It should pay off if we'll make it that far. I'm not gonna buy hemp. They need coal. Okay, at least something. Doom. Booze. Well, we'll sell you booze. We'll sell you coal. We'll sell you coffee. We'll sell you clothing. We'll sell you cocoa as well. For 40k, pastries for 40k, and 10 amount of beer. Grab some grain as well, I think that will sell. We're gonna bugger off to Isabela, then to San Juan. We're gonna load up.
So now there is war with the Netherlands.
What's wrong here?
Take a look at the books of this convoy.
Well, I'm not gonna sell anything, I'm just gonna buy... Let's buy some of these, let's buy some rope. Hey there, checking out the stream, I'm curious about the stream. You got me puzzled there, Fasted Hayward. Welcome. The game is awesome. The new update has just came out yesterday, but I was playing Industries of Titan yesterday. So yeah, what are you interested about? Like I said, the game is awesome, and what I really like about it is that the developers actually are actively working on improving the game. So it wasn't just released, you know, for the purpose of getting as much money as you can from the market, and then work on the new version. I mean on the new game. But I am playing everything on hard difficulty, so it's... Well, it's hard. The trading margins and all that are very small. Oh, so we are selling all the hemp. I'm still gonna load it up on the boat. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I played... Patrician was the first one that I've played, and then Patrician 2 came out, but Patrician 2 was a mech of a game. Patrician 1 was just an insanely awesome game. And then Venice came out, I think. Oh yeah, you say on Patrician. Venice was also one of those two, and I think Patrician 3 is what you think by Venice. That was Venice. When the game came out, you were asking how it stands compared to the old ones. When the game actually came out, it was a bit of a disappointment. When it comes to economy and how you organize the convoys, it was a dumbed down game, and I didn't want to pick it up until I saw what the developers will do. So they are actually making all those improvements that were in the previous games. They are changing the economy, they are changing how things work. So the game is going into the direction that the players want to go. So they are implementing things fast. I think this is the third update already out. And there's new things that were actually already announced. So in my opinion, the game is definitely worth a buy, because the developers will make this game. I mean, will work on this game for the foreseeing future.
You should visit me again.
Yeah, Patrician. We call it Patrician. In our language, it's Patrician. The first one, I was wondering a few days ago if I still have the CD with the game and with the save game, and if I would show that to anybody who's been playing that game, you would just go nuts. That was one of my longest, oh boy, longest plays of a game. Let's call it the Patrician style or type games. But yeah, I think they will add things that are missing here. For example, the convoys in Patrician were awesome. You know, when you send them to the new world and all that. So I think that's coming into this game. I just don't know how much they intend to build up the game before they are gonna figure out it might be a good idea to make a DLC. So we'll find out. But yeah, we're wrecking money now. We are wrecking proper money, finally. I've been broke twice. Yeah, man, the Patrician one is... I really don't know how old the game is, but it was on a CD. It was something like, I don't know, 40 megabytes. The size of an email today. But man, that game was... oh, Jesus Christ. That game was so awesome. So yeah, here's the question. First of all, we're gonna call one of the convoys Hayward. Are you from Germany? Because I'm searching for the names of the convoys. Oh, Spain. Well, hola. Though that's Portuguese. Oh man, there's a lot of people from Spain coming to the stream lately. There was a guy from Spain in the stream yesterday. Oh boy, I cannot remember the nickname. I could go and check though. So yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people from Spain are coming to Twitch. Or was that always the case? What the heck were we doing here? Trying to sell stuff, buy something. Export to Spain. So yeah, the question, what are we gonna do with cash? I was talking about being broke twice, and what happened is somebody bought this plantation from me. Actually, it was stolen. Repa soup. Que pasa? That's que pasa, but I don't think that's Spanish. Una cerveza, por favor. That's all you need to know in Spanish, Drew. Oh boy, man. Yo, man. There goes my concentration. I have no idea what we should spend the money on. Now that we have it. Are we at war with these guys again? Jesus Christ almighty. We are playing on hard difficulty. There's constantly war going on. Constantly. And if we get into war with Spain, we're gonna get screwed. Screwed badly. So maybe we should actually save up some cash. Well, I don't know. Hayward, I think already... oh no. Where tal Sudia? Oh boy, that's wrong, but... yeah, that's more Latin America. Exactly. Spain has its own language. Latin American is different. Yeah, Drew. That's the Latin American. So let's see. Viceroy,
here
what
to
do you
offer your
want?
aid to me?
We will not go for this in our towns. Corn has been in short supply. Spain, I therefore ask you to buy 418, March 24th. Let's go there. Let's go to Spain. How much? 418. Let's see if we can actually make it. So, we are on a corn buying spree. Where else could we get corn? I could open a new trader out, but I'm really worried. Damn. Well, we're gonna go and see if we can buy anything. I mean, if we can buy grain there, not grain, corn. So let's stock up. I think we did stock up. Let's go to Georgetown. March 24th. We do have enough time. If we manage to get enough, and we already delivered 100, so we're talking 319. Let's get all this up on the boat and bugger off back to Spain.
This convoy is ill-fated.
Oh, accept. So we're gonna deliver enough tobacco there. Oh yeah, by the way, I just saw the Streamlabs sub on my YouTube channel. Hayward, you can actually go to my YouTube channel. This is the third stream that I'm playing this game, and the first two are gonna be... The first part is gonna be released tomorrow, I hope. I was just working on the video cuts today, and I need to cut them tomorrow, so that takes time. Then upload them to YouTube, and that takes additional time. But then you will be able to watch since the start. Alrighty then, so we need to deliver 60. Pushing. I wonder what we're gonna be pushing, but as long as we're pushing, we're fine, they say. Oh, we didn't bring any coffee. We're gonna take this with us. We're also gonna buy, well, nothing, jeez. Oh, we have to buy this. 71. We'll buy 85. We'll try to finish that mission. Oh, let's see, grain. Can we buy more? 108. Even if we make some loss, we'll get some fame for it, so... What they've actually implemented in the latest patch, just a second, I don't want to miss the prices. Sell too much with the loss. We'll actually have to sell more stuff. I'm not delivering enough resources to San Juan, which is actually my hometown, and people are getting unhappy. A daily loss of some, I'm losing fame daily.
This convoy
And
is ill-fated.
it's actually a big loss, because it's two fame points per day. Sell all these. How much can we get here? 272. Oh, we're so close. We can sell all of these. Clothing, no. We are buying booze from here, mostly, not hemp. So where the heck are we gonna get? We have to wait here for a while. We're gonna go to Portobello. So yeah, we're trading with Hayward now. Oh boy, I renamed the wrong convoy. I wanted to rename the convoy that's trading in Spain after you. Okay, how much more do we
On behalf
need?
of the crown, I have a task for you.
419.
One of your convoys has a lousy record.
Oh boy. It's a game where you need a calculator. 419. 419 minus 272 is 147. So we can buy it here. 147 it is. Oops, no. So 419. Okay, that's good. Sell everything with a profit, please. I'm gonna buy. Oh crap. Ooh, they have a lot of beer. Okay, so let's bugger off back to our land and sell it. How much time do we have? March 24th, so we're gonna have to be speedy. Oh boy, short little camera break. I do this when the captain's smoking the pipe. Sailing with the Harbor Sea.
One of your convoys has a lousy record.
Okay, let's hope we can sell it. 280 March. March, which one?
Come here.
24th. So we actually have to ditch it. Oh well, we'll ditch it.
Thank you for procuring the commodities.
What did we get? This is also a crappy. You should have a log. Because now I don't know what we've got for that. Fame, probably 35 fame. It's kinda standard. Oof. Journal. Well, we got the tactics, I guess. Escape. So allows your convoy to escape from battle. Must be deployed before the third round. Oh, that's not bad. Now we'll definitely not be able to achieve the objectives there. It's just too much. Coffee. Stock up on more coffee. Go down south. Sell stuff.
One of your convoys has a lousy record.
Ooh, we can buy a lot more. This is where I'm actually producing cocoa, so we're gonna have an excess price. Beer is what we don't have up north. I'm gonna go up. Are we at war with these guys? Think not. $230. Oh boy, that's a bit too much. A bit too much for my taste. cannot deliver that much. Now I forgot to sell booze. Right? Okay. So are we supplying this town 38% only? Okay, let's make them a bit more happy. Rope, rope-a-dope. Get all of this on board, we'll get all of this on board, and let's move up here.
Take a look at the books of this convoy.
So we are at war with them, god dang it. Why didn't I check on the map? This is risky now. By the way, the game is absolutely gorgeous. I do have all the details maxed out, and you can see it's just one of probably the most beautiful game besides Anno 1800. That's also as beautiful as this one. But man, the level of details is just insane. I wish there would be different time of day. It's getting night now. But check this one. These are sinkholes. Everything is moving, you know. There's fish inside. You can see the temples. Check this out. And when it's noon, like when it's proper lighting, it's just astonishing. And check this delta. But yeah, with blue water and all that, really doesn't show above. But I'm gonna show it again during daytime. It just blows your mind away. $200, yeah, this is fine price. Let's buy some pastries. But I think we're gonna start investing into more... Oops. Into opening new trade routes. Though I would like to open them with Netherlands. Yeah, man, the game is really like, wow. Foundation of Cape Town. On behalf of the Dutch East India Company, Jan van Riebeck establishes a supply station for shipping traffic at the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. Oh, well. He built the fort de Goede Hoop, thus funding a settlement that will later become Cape Town. To ensure the supply, he brings not only useful plants, such as potatoes, but also slaves to the colony. Oh boy, there's no slave trading here. I mean, would be nice. Yeah, but check this out, check the water. And there's birds flying.
This convoy is ill-fated.
All sorts of animals. And I'm not sure if you place a mouse over them, they change the direction. Could be. But yeah, check this out. Check the birds, man. Now when big ships, for example, if you press Alt... Oh, this is also new since the last update. So if you press Alt, what they've added in the latest patch is what the towns need. So the red one tell you it's an alternate map. So the red one tells you what the demand is. So that's been added yesterday. They've also added this line. This is shallow water. So if you have let's say a flute or a flout, I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's call it a flute. It slows down when it's actually traversing this shallow water. So convoys with flutes in this area, for example, are gonna be very, very slow. And these are the winds. So this is how the winds blow. You probably know about the winds. Sailing against the wind or with the wind makes a big change. And the red ones, if you're actually with ships inside the red areas, they're gonna get damaged because it's bad weather. Boy, so let's see. Not much we can sell. Crap. I do have a convoy running. That's actually where I'm actually trying to make all the cities equally supplied. Not sure, maybe even it's even the one called the Dirty Hooker. We need to repair ships, so let's bugger off to San Juan. Oh boy, at least we have the cash. Because I've really been struggling, and there's been a bug with the convoys. So as soon as you were changing stuff, the convoys did not load up certain goods. And I just couldn't figure out why the heck they were not picking up goods and trading, you know, so... Oh, crap. Selling 11 for 1000, that's completely pointless. It's not even paying for the costs of the trip. Alrighty then, so let's repair the boats. Repair 7k. By the way, there's a volcano next to Guadalupe. Oh, Grenada, not Guadalupe. Oh, and it's active again. Check these parrots. These parrots are domesticated and sold to pirates, so they can have them on their shoulder. The blue ones. Oh, did we repair the boats? We did. So what's gonna be the plan here? Buy stuff. Yes. Buy coffee. I need to increase the size of this convoy. Let's get this on board and let's bugger off down to Spain. New task.
You are arriving at the right moment.
No way we can do that. There's still a lot of things that are lacking. For example, to the game, AI traders. Because if you look at Patrician, those AI traders were awesome. Competing with those was just, it created a special immersion in the game. There's nothing like that here yet, and I think they're gonna implement it, at least I hope so.
Take a look at the books of this convoy.
Come on. I'm gonna have me a short little toot time. And when the day comes up, we're gonna check the map again. Okay, sell this, sell hemp, sell nothing. Buy clothing. What do we need to produce this? Oh! Okay. we're gonna bugger to Barbados. Hopefully sell some cloth off. Well, there are AI traders. But what I meant, for example, in Patrician, you know, you had different houses and you were competing against them. Here you don't get that kind of a feeling. There are AI traders, but it's just not the same. $79. Oops, nope. Beer will sell. There's like nations, and those traders that are running around, you know, they're just there trading some stuff around. So in regards to that, the game is a bit lacking. Yeah, you know, let's say you go to the town and it says who owns this? Local merchant. Now this one that got snatched from me is a local merchant, so it's just a local merchant. You know, when you see a ship, a merchant ship moving from here to here, from Georgetown to Port of Spain, for example, it's a, I don't know, a local merchant. No, it's not like a company where you would go to statistics. Where's the statistics at? No, he's Luis. Viceroy company. And you would have different companies competing with you. Oh yeah, and we're now making profit. So purchase manual. There's... Maintenance, storage costs. Yeah, storage costs are high. Maintenance of convoys is high. This is because of hard difficulty. These prices are way higher than on usual, or on normal difficulty, and probably captains are way more expensive as well. I actually don't know what to do with fame
you
points.
are arriving at the right moment.
We could start... Here's how this goes. On hard difficulty, I don't know the prices, but you have to build a warehouse in order for you to actually start to have the option to build buildings in the town. So it's a small warehouse. Balance per day, costs per day. So a small warehouse itself, just so you have it, costs 500. If you want to trade, you can appoint a steward, and it costs another 500 a day, which is huge. So we're talking 1000 a day just for having nothing. This one costs... Yeah, this is also lacking. The information is a bit lacking. So 1500, let's say 1500 for the two businesses. So we're talking 2500 a day. And the convoy that's selling this takes 30 days to get around. You get the math now. If you'll watch the YouTube videos, you'll see me calculating these things around. I think this convoy... No, where's the convoy? Flying dust. Now let's go and check it. Oh man, this is so...
This convoy...
hemp, fruit... So cacao... Yeah, it's generating 450 per day, so it's barely making it. $25 days to get around, though usually it's 30. I have been calculating on 30. But it's not, the convoy itself is not buying anything, it's just taking from storage. So 25 days, commodities loaded, min load, highest load, and it's full. A ship that is not 100% full is not gonna make any profit. And you also have to be careful about one more thing. Let's dock, I'll show you. When you play on hard difficulty, the margins for prices are extremely small, so let's sell these here. You will see on the left bottom it says price. Oh, pardon me, and the average is the average price that I actually bought this commodity. So you can see how fast it's falling. So if I sell, now it's gonna stop for a while, but this is already making a loss. 25 goods only. So if I want to make a profit, I actually have to sell it around, let's say, 160. That's a very small margin. But on hard difficulty, these margins are extremely close together, so you are barely making a profit on big, huge sales. Yeah, this one's already negative, so it ain't easy. And if you're buying and selling goods that are cheap, so grain for, well, the grain here is, it's around 40 when there's proper stocking with 2 lines. Oops, I cannot buy anything. To auto sell when profitable, I'll show you the system. If you don't sell everything right away, you just won't make it on hard difficulty. The storages cost too much, and so let me just, for example, like I said before, if you're selling, actually, buying and selling stuff that has low price, in general, a ship has like 200 storage. This one is the only one that I have. The rest are all schooners. And it has 200 storage. And if you buy 200 grain for 50 and sell it for 60, you're talking 200 times 10, so that's 2000 profit, right? But the ship will go around for 10 days and it's gonna cost 2,500, and if you put a captain on, it's gonna cost 3,000. So you have to start selling the goods that are actually making higher margin. So let's say you buy 100 coffee for 150. Sorry, you buy 200 coffee for 150, and you buy 200 coffee for 200, so you're making 200 times 50, and that's a number that you can actually operate the ships with, and pay for the costs and for the captains and all that. So what I'm actually producing is cocoa. I'm producing cocoa here. So cocoa is a medium priced commodity. And of course, the main towns or the viceroy towns, they all import it, so more or less you can always get rid of it. So they are producing it here, so I cannot sell it. In France, yeah, they're producing coffee. Now, the second thing you're asking. Yeah, the warehouses. Oh boy, like I said, if you have anything in the warehouses stored, it's gonna cost too much. So for cocoa here, I have a convoy, cacao one, and what this convoy is actually doing, it's pretty simple. Edit route. So in Georgetown, this is how the route goes. In Georgetown it starts and it just goes around all over the land, makes a loop, goes back, and stops at a few more cities along the way. But in Georgetown I just load up as much cocoa as I can, and then I just sell it along the way. And you have to be careful by not overproducing cocoa, because then it starts to bottleneck. What I do then is take my main convoy. I always have one convoy as my main convoy, which I try to make as much have as much capacity as possible. If things start to clog up, I go to the town and just get everything on the ships, sail around and get rid of it. Otherwise, it's just money that's staying there and it costs you. It's just... Oh boy. Having goods in a warehouse costs money. So you're making, you know, the cocoa that's actually here costs money. So the longer it stays inside the warehouse, the more it costs. And you are at the one point unable to sell it with a profit. So that's also a mechanic that's, I think it was in the previous Port Royales, but these costs were very small. Those costs were extremely low, actually. Where can I see these? Storage costs. So you can see these are the storage costs, around 138, and these are the storage. This is the storage. This convoys for cocoa takes almost a month to get around, and the cocoa is being produced on a daily basis. And the first day it's like 10 in the warehouse, the second day it's 20, 30, 40 and so on. But they cost money, and this is how much actually this costs per month. So I should be shipping this out faster. But at this point it's just, I'm barely making profit on some of the convoys. On tour. So Granada, Spain. This one's going to Spain. Yeah. It's only making 133 profit a day. So it's a very small one. Have to increase the numbers here. Okay, the Dirty Hooker was the first convoy that we actually established. I think Drew was the one who actually made up the name. Now this one's making a bit more profit. Oh, and this convoy is running in a circle here. Grenada home is here. It's going from Grenada and it's making a circle down here. It's making a loss right now, though it made profit. So it's just barely making it. It's just barely making it, you know. So it ain't easy. Okay, this one's selling grain. I've told you about problems with selling low margin products. This is one of it. So he's constantly running in a circle, just buying, selling grain, and it's just barely making a profit. But this one is to grow the cities. There's another one up here. This one's making a loss because these cities are smaller and there's less of them. Okay, and we're again at the cocoa. The hemp one is the same as the cocoa, so I'm producing hemp up here at San Juan. There's a circle that goes the same as cocoa, and I'm producing, I think I have one factory for hemp here, or factory, or not a factory, the plantation for hemp, but you can see it's making a loss. That's a bit worrying. Maybe we should increase the hemp production. Let me go and check. I think we have one hemp plantation. So yeah, we do have one hemp plantation. If we go for 2 hemp plantations... Did I put 2 ships on? I did! Okay. Let's build another hemp plantation here. Okay. Was it this one? Jesus Christ, these menus suck. Yeah, the fruit one, for example. How do I get to those menus? On tour. Oh boy. How's the fruit one going? Making a loss. Okay, this one was expected. Is it going all around the place? It is. Let's go and inspect this one. We have 2 ships again, and we're not buying enough fruit. So the plan was to make convoys that are gonna supply single resource. So it's easier to control that on a bigger scale, because all you have to worry about is production, number of ships in the convoys, later on number of convoys, and if there's a shortage, you know, in a town, you just add another factory in. If the ships are constantly full, you add another ship to the convoy to supply everything with bananas, with fruits. And if the convoy is full, so 10 ships, you add a new convoy. So that's how you actually scale up, you know. I'm setting the system so I can scale it up. But yeah, it's still without... you have to understand that there's a third model of scaling in this game where you have warehouses in all the towns. Then you can actually do this by math. So you calculate the demand and the production and all that, and you just put ships inside. So let's say I want to supply all the towns with bananas, right? And we are producing bananas here. I've been actually, well, we did not produce them, but I've been planning on doing it. So let's say we produce bananas in this town. You go into the city and go, where's the... So the daily consumption is 3. So you add all the daily consumptions of the cities, you add them together, and that's per day. So you can immediately know how much per day you have to produce, right? That's easy calculation. And all you need to do then is calculate how many ships you need to run around. And if you want to have this really optimized, you need the warehouses, and you don't trade the resources, you just dump the amount of bananas or fruits into the town based on daily consumption times the days that it takes the convoy to get around. I hope you understand that. So if a convoy takes 10 days, you deliver 30 bananas and put them in a warehouse, and then the warehouse sells it to the city when the price is good for you, or let's say profitable. But that costs, oh boy, to build a warehouse it costs 105,000, so 105,000 to build a warehouse, and then it's 1,000 a day to pay for the warehouse and to pay for the administrator. So we are still far from that. So in the meantime, I'm trying to build the convoys that are gonna sell stuff to other nations, meaning exporting, so we can build our cities up and population up. It's the only way to get the population up of a city by overproducing a certain by overproducing, actually, whatever. You need to build factories first, so the workers get in, and the workers then demand housing, and then you can build the housing. But that all costs money, and you cannot make a profit without an investment first. So that's why I'm saving up as much money as possible, and of course making the most profitable trade routes before I make the nation strong. What I want to do is make the nation strong by domestic trading, so I can fight other nations and take over their towns. By the way, the developers also said that they are planning on implementing the true free play. So, treasure map. They're gonna implement a true free play, because for now you must be aligned with one nation. You're actually with one nation. In the previous Port Royale, you could be independent and play for yourself, and they're gonna implement that as well.